Hello world, hello world. Welcome back to my channel. Call me Biz. This right here, this is dope. This is dope. Katt Williams knows a lot about Theo Von. So Katt Williams went on the past weekend, which is Theo Von's podcast, and it popped up on my feed right away. I'm like, damn. I can't watch it because I gotta watch it with y'all, and I know I can't watch the whole episode with y'all. So I'm like, I'm gonna wait till they clip it up, and Theo Von clips, clipped it up. So I'm gonna watch some of these clips with y'all. This is dope because of that one short that's going around when Theo Von was telling Drewski that he got a Katt Williams statue, but it's really a black nutcracker. But that shit looked just like Katt Williams. And when he said, that's a Katt Williams right there, that shit took me out. So I'm like, damn, that's dope that Katt Williams would come on the podcast. Because I don't know if y'all know about Katt Williams. He don't mess with too many people, you feel me? And Katt is of course one of the ghosts, It's Pimpin'. It's probably one of the greatest comedy specials of all time. So shout out to Katt Williams. I haven't really seen too many of his specials, but I remember it's Pimpin' and Katt Williams in movies like, Friday after next. At one point he was in the Damon Wayans show. He did Katt. Man, Katt is just amazing. Shout out to Katt Williams. And shout out to Theo Von, man. Everybody love Theo Von. Theo Von is one of these dudes I feel like could blend in anywhere. Like literally anywhere, because he just seems like sincere and honest. A lot of things that he say, you're like, if it was anyone else, you probably look at him with a side eye. But you could tell like the sincerity in his intent. I always talk about intent, Anyways, look, if you enjoy this content, hit that subscribe button, like the video. No more ghost watching. I appreciate you. Let's get to it.
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
It's a Katt Williams right there.
It's good to see good old Theo Von.
It's an honor,
The
man.
world loves you.
That's true.
Well, that's nice of you to say. I feel like I can't believe I'm around you, I think. I feel like you seem like a mythical figure.
Right. Well,
like Sasquatch or like a unicorn or something like that.
Katt does seem like
you'll
that.
still feel that way by the end. Like I won't ruin that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the good thing about people like you and I. Like if somebody thinks that they like us and they think they've made a connection with this person on the screen, when they're around us, it's legitimate because it was legitimate. You know what I mean? Like,
That's big.
Like
from Katt.
if Theo Von wasn't successful, he doesn't have a different story.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? It's the same story. He lived that story. And that's why people gravitate to you, because there's nobody like you.
Well, thanks, man. I feel the same about you. I feel like everybody does.
And you have a statue of me at your house. So,
So yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, thank you for letting them even do that statue. What was that whole deal like with them, with Michael's? That's where I got mine at, was at Michael's.
right. Yeah.
Did you do it wasn't a collab or what was it?
Yo, he's trolling right now. He know that's a nutcracker.
No, they just robbed my image and likeness because they could.
Messing up, man.
Yo, that's hilarious.
And because they were doing it for religious purposes, I allowed it to be.
Well, thank
We
you.
wish you a Black Christmas.
Yo, Theo,
Look, I'd be honored to have one. I'd be honored to have one. Yeah, man. Because when I met that guy there, he said we got 2 left, man. And there was 200, and one of them was marked down because they had a chip in it. But it's still, man, it's an honor. I keep it up in my house year round.
I keep it in my
And
house.
people walk in and they're like, no way, that's Katt William right there.
It is.
And it's beautiful, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. This was in Covington, Louisiana. But
in my house.
but yeah, they had
About 13 miles from Slidell.
yeah, there you go. Wow. Map Williams in the building,
Right,
baby.
right.
Matt Williams.
And that's when I realized,
Don't make me go Gert.
everybody's.
You had a drowning incident in your past?
I think I've just had some probably nervous experiences with it, man. We used to have a neighbor, and this guy was probably, I don't know if he had like one of them big bathtubs they had at their house, and they would he would make us play Navy or something. He's probably a gay guy, but we didn't know, right? But he would have us playing Navy and
You have more than 6 of those stories, so you can't.
We
Can't claiming it now.
He does
Yeah, we
have
had-
a
well,
lot of those
but he'd have us
stories.
play. But it was just like a lot of.
It was a guy had you looking in buttholes. So I'm saying.
Yeah, we've had some fucking wild neighbors, bro.
Some of these guys were for certain gay.
I don't know if they was. I don't know if they were.
Sure what they were. We're sure what they were. You just made it through all the gauntlets, like as a participant.
Oh yeah, bro. I put a juke on a nutsack. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Give me my $4.
Yo, that's the most unique shit I ever heard. He said, I'll put a juke on a nutsack. Yo, pause. Yo, I usually don't stop. I stopped it for 2 reasons. For one, in the beginning, you see what Katt Williams said, people like us. Katt Williams really don't do that. So I feel like that's a big compliment. I don't know, Theo, you feel me? Like, that's a big compliment. Katt Williams always separates himself from people. He usually don't, he questions people's morality a lot, He usually don't, But another thing, Theo Von, he do have a lot of these stories. He survived a lot of near gay experiences. He said, I'll put a juke on a nutsack. That is hilarious. But anyways, yeah, let's get back. That's hilarious.
Right, we grew up just had but back then they had this more pedophiles and wildness. I think back then, man, people wouldn't. Now it's all documented,
Right.
But back then it was just people was
Roaming.
more,
They were just out there.
I remember we had
doing
a
their
guy
thing.
they called one basketball coach had been like kind of tickling the kids a lot, right? And then the other guy called him and he said, hey,
It's been tickled.
if you keep
You said that's so natural.
I'm just saying
You
that.
said that so naturally. Like that's a thing that coaches can find themselves dealing with.
He trying to get that 3-pointer out of you, bro. He trying to But they had, but they called him and said, hey, they said, Mr. Sharp, you said, you can't, if you keep tickling a kid, you can't coach him no more.
If you keep tickling the
But that
kid.
was it. There wasn't like a lawsuit or anything. It was just more, stern activity. Don't do it. Don't do it like that. But we had, I don't fucking know, man. What were we talking about? Oh, swimming people.
Your basketball team picture is just so wonderful.
Oh, thanks, man. Cal Jackson on there, Don Galadis, he had a child. Number 34 of our basketball pitcher. We had a lot of good kids
I
in there,
seen that
man.
basketball
Right.
picture. That
Shout
shit
out
is
James
random,
Gray.
too.
His dad ran a tire place. He was in there. There's Vincent. He got all the ladies. Vincent, dude.
That's a
And
crazy
Johnny,
picture,
that's Big
yo.
Johnny. He was damn 11 feet tall, baby. He had birds living on his shoulders, baby. He was up there.
Look,
We had a lot of cool kids in our area.
that's how we know everything is perception for you. You know what I mean? Because you gave 2 whole different sizes for 2 niggas that's the same size. You can see they ain't the same size in the picture.
yeah.
No? That he doesn't let that change his story. One of them was 7'7".
said one of
He
them
was
was
bigger than
7.
all the trees. The other one was 6'1". Here they are
That's true. I
together.
never thought of that.
Bro,
Just
Johnny was
right
so
there,
tall, he had
7.
windows on the side of his head, man. He was tall, man. He was
No, you were kneeling down.
countless stories. Yeah, I might have been. That's true. You're right.
2 different
I was kneeling down, man.
Yeah, but these
niggas
experience,
that's the
like,
same
no
size.
matter what, like, that dude number 34, like, we want to hear his stories.
Yeah.
Like, we know he's got stories, and we want to know if he'll tell the stories. And the fact that that's what you do is why.
I've seen you. This is something that I thought. There's only two things that I think that I've seen, and I'm not sure. One of them was that Santa Claus, when I was a kid, that they brought us outside and they had a real sleigh go by in the air. It was an airplane that they disguised as a sleigh in our town. The second one is I thought I saw you riding bikes down Sunset Boulevard.
Right. So now, the funniest part of all of
That's a
that
true story.
is because all of your stories are true, right?
They be random, but
the
true.
whole
It's
thing
weird.
is- When you're telling this story, we ride by on these bikes with lights on them.
Yeah, like from the future.
Circus
bikes.
members. But really, this is $1.5 million worth of Can-Am spiders.
Perception
8
is a
of 'em.
bitch.
200,000 apiece. Me and Suge going down Sunset.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see those, man. I'm sorry.
He said I didn't see those.
I saw some bitches. Somebody
In his
covered them
story.
bitches.
Cat Williams came by and with a Shetland pony. It had neon lights on the hooves.
Somebody spray painted silly string on the back.
With a violin. Start playing.
Do you want to live a life after life? Yeah, I swear to God, I'm standing on the porch. I look over there,
Right.
and you had done one of those things where you stand up but keep, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, when you're
Yeah.
riding down the street.
I'm 5'5", so I do that better than most.
Okay. And I said, damn, there he goes, bro.
That's a cat.
And by the time I get anybody's attention, nobody believed me. So that's why I think it had a lot of that same, like, when you saw Santa, you know, type of energy.
Right. Well, understand, I didn't take away from the myth. I just clarified.
Yeah. No, good. Because I thought I was crazy for thinking that.
Right.
I think sometimes I was so nervous about who you are because you seem like such a, like, you almost seem like something that came down off of Mount Rushmore to spend time with us today. So I think that's like the mystique about you. So I think sometimes I don't know when it's like okay to joke around and stuff, you know. So you just try and figure it out as you go, you know.
I hope that is not correct and you're just saying that because it is always okay to joke around me.
No, I appreciate that. I definitely feel that for sure more than other interviews. I'm trying to think of what else I want to ask you about.
You should have written them
It was the
down.
best picture I ever got about it. Someone sent this and they said, this is Katt Williams talking to Cam Newton, somebody said.
Right.
And that's what I'm
Right.
thinking, man.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Everything, yeah, we know
Yo,
that stupid
Cam-
picture
Cam
of me.
Newton-
Thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, gotcha.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Can we
Cam
take that
Newton,
down?
the
That's
thing going
unbelievable.
through that
Very
head is-
racist. You see how I
it's
became
crazy.
racist immediately? No, but here's the facts. The facts are, you know, everything we know about history, we know because of artifacts, things that were left behind. You know what I mean? And so to be heavily into the culture in a way that is represented is
Pretty cool.
it's a pretty big deal, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should make one next year if we made one and we made a charity for it or something. That could be cool.
Right, but we would have to do you one too. So like there would have to be a Theo Von as well.
I mean, I would be happy to do that. Yours is really yours is the one
Yo,
they're already
Katt Williams-
using without your permission.
That's what I'm saying. They're already
Cat
doing
Williams
that.
is playing into that shit. That is not Cat Williams.
But maybe we'll try to find one. That'd be kind of a neat. Maybe we could do something where we raise some money for something.
I would love it. Yeah.
would?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm all about that.
that's cool.
We should do it for. Yeah,
I'd be happy.
We should do it for autism. We should do it for people on the spectrum.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do they have? And everybody has autism. Do they have all types of people with autism. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I would love
That's
to
true.
do that. That's a
You
cool idea.
wouldn't believe it. Shoot, sometimes I think I have autism. I'm playing, but like people on the spectrum, it's because I work with them for a long time. Like I always say, you wouldn't know, man. You wouldn't know some people, but yo, I feel like Katt Williams was really playing into the whole. He played into it. That's dope. That's dope for Theo Von, because Theo Von, I don't know. See, that's the thing with Theo. I don't know if he actually. I know he knows that's a nutcracker. I just think it's gonna be a long running joke for a while. Yo, Theo actually seemed nervous during this interview. He usually seems very like very confident. He seems nervous. I really, you know what's crazy? I genuinely think he's a fan of Katt Williams. You feel me? And that's fire. That is so fire. Yo. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'll put a chuck on a nutsack. That shit is just crazy. You know how people have near-death experience? This dude have mad near-gay experiences. I never noticed until Katt Williams pointed it out. He's like, yo, you got about like 6 of those stories right there. That is hilarious. Yeah, it seemed like they had a great conversation, man. And the whole Katt Williams driving down the street. I feel like the image a lot of people have of Katt Williams is his pimp era. The pimp era Katt Williams, you know, that's around. I feel like that was his most explosive era. That's the era where he did his pimpin'. That's the era where he did Friday After Next. You know, that's the era he was on the Boondocks with a pimp named Slickback. You gotta say the whole thing. It's a pimp named Slickback, bitch. But yeah, that's that era. Yo, shout out to Katt, man. And you know, I think Katt and Shannon have the most viewed interview of all times on YouTube. That shit is at like 82 million or some crazy shit. That is wild, man. Shout out to Katt Williams, man. Shoot, this is just the clips. 2 days ago, it's already at 858K, man. Theo Von is a treasure. Katt Williams is a treasure. That was dope to watch, man. Just two genuine people, you know, feeding off each other. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I watch Katt Williams interviews, I do be thinking he be capping, like, but he's just like a Theo Von. He say outlandish shit that I think might be true. Cause a lot of this shit that he was saying. A lot of the shit that he was saying on Shannon, a lot of us was like, yo, Katt Williams telling the truth, but other shit was like, nigga, nigga. But the shit came out to be true. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, man. Nobody thinks Katt Williams read over 1,000 books. But, you know, when he, I could see how, because he said it in an interview that, when he was young, that's all, you know, that's all he was doing. He was reading books and stuff. So, you know, I could see how he could run it up. Yeah, so overall, man, that was dope, man. Dope vibes. But anyways, y'all let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. Let me know what's next from either Theo Von or Katt Williams, and I got you. And if you made it this far, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know that you were here. And I will see y'all in the next one. And guess what? You better be there. Peace.